Welcome to GT Travel Insights. This is Ycona Luxury Resort in Zanzibar. It is one of the luxury hotels on the island, but there were a few things that genuinely surprised us. One of them being how much more everything costs that they offer, such as trips, food prices, etc. For example, we had booked airport transfer through our travel agent, and this cost approximately £25 for 4 passengers, whereas Ycona offered this service for $150. The transfer from the airport to the hotel was approximately an hour, and some of the roads were crazy. As we got closer to the hotel, we realised it was very secluded with not many options for food or shops around the hotel. When we first arrived to the hotel, it was actually raining, which made us worry a little. However, the look of the hotel calmed us down, as even in the rain, I would be happy to be there. The staff were also reassuring that it was the end of race season and it shouldn't last much longer, which it didn't. We had welcome drinks and cold towels on arrival, but unfortunately our rooms were not ready. Luckily, we were able to use the spa facilities to freshen up and prepare for the day ahead. We ended up spending the whole day by the pool with drinks and snacks from the beach bar. Once we finally entered our room, which were all individual buildings, surrounded by bushes and palm trees, providing that privacy that I mentioned at the start of the video. Our room was very spacious and I really enjoyed the layout and the fact that the bed was low on the floor. Surprisingly, very comfy too. My partner, on the other hand, didn't enjoy that as much. There was loads of wardrobe space and the bathroom was huge, which meant the two of us could easily get ready. We also had a private garden outside our room with a table and 2 chairs, and the most exciting part of the garden was that monkeys would come in the trees. But don't let that worry you, they were friendly and too scared to come up too close to humans. We actually ended up receiving complimentary 30-minute massages as our bathroom became infested with ants, and I can say it was up there with massages in Thailand. I'd say we spent majority of our time by the pool due to the tides in the mornings and afternoons. The sea was quite far out, so we chose the pool to be close enough to water for a refresh. Usually I prefer the beach, but I loved being by the pool here as some of the beds were on the sand, so it kind of felt like you were on the beach, minus the salty water. There were also different kind of sunbeds to choose from. One's on the sand, there were 2 on the water in the shallow pool, and then there were cabanas in the middle surrounded by the pool. There was a gym, however the equipment was very limited and most of our weightlifting had to be done using dumbbells. There is a choice of 4 restaurants at the hotel: Slice, which is Italian, Mama Africa, African food, Heart of Zanzibar, which is mixed cuisine, and the Beach restaurant, which is also a mixed cuisine. However, as the hotel was not super busy, they would only open 1 restaurant each evening, confirming via WhatsApp the restaurant menu and entertainment for that day. This was nice as the menus also changed each day, so there was a variety of options for eating, never getting bored. I'd say the prices were expensive compared to the outside, but this is usually always the case. They do offer all-inclusive options, but we chose not to go with it as we wanted to try food outside the hotel, and honestly, I don't think it's worth it for the price. We did have breakfast included with our booking, and I would say this was perfect, and the menu options were delicious and they were accommodating and could pretty much make anything you requested. Of course, we could not fault the service for most of the part either, but there was one morning where tables that arrived after us were served before us. As mentioned at the start, during the journey from the airport to the hotel, we realised our hotel was quite secluded. We thought we had no options outside the hotel at all, but after some exploring we found a restaurant right outside the hotel, Balungi, which had a huge variety of food options and drinks, which were very well priced. There was also 2 supermarkets with snacks and soft drinks. Also, with a 15-minute drive, you enter Euro Village, where there is more restaurants, shops selling alcohol, souvenirs, clothing, and so on. I think Ycona is ideal for couples looking for a quiet luxury escape, or those celebrating a birthday, anniversary, or just want to relax and chill without having to think or plan too much. If you're looking for nightlife and lots of entertainment, I'd probably stay elsewhere. Personally, if I was to return, I'd book a few days in Ycona and the rest in Nungwi or Kendwa. For my ratings, I give the location 3 out of 5, cleanliness 4 out of 5, pricing 4 out of 5, facilities 3 out of 5, comfort 5 out of 5, staff 4.5 out of 5, therefore overall it's a 3.9 out of 5. I would go back, but only for a few days, and I would recommend more for couples looking for quality time rather than those that want more entertainment and nightlife. I hope you enjoyed the video and thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.